against Imperium Pro Team. Reptar, what's gonna happen here in this early game?
First move of the game was for McWater to shout out his classmates. There you go, McWater. I helped you out. It wasn't seen that much, but there you go. Help you. Shout out to the classmates of McWater. There you go, man. Top side, that's gonna be Black Knight going up against the Sandman. Black Knight, if I'm not mistaken, picked up teleport, so as per usual for any top laner, so that's gonna be big for them. It seems like it is, yeah. Kyoui on that Iron Man in the bottom lane, filling up the marksman role in a sense. That puts a lot of protection for that Iron Man to make sure he can scale properly, get that Unibeam nice and cooking and hot as quickly as possible. And the Corvus Glaive in mid is really just to give that Ancient One a hard time. But it seems like with how the momentum is looking like on the faces there on the map, it seems like Ancient One is the one who's giving Corvus Glaive a hard time right now. What do you think about this matchup in mid, Isaac?
Well, I don't like it. It's gonna be really tough. I mean, if you think about the overall outcome of this game, Corvus mid is gonna be nice because it has the damage to take out a hero like, let's say, Gambit. But in a team fight setting, are you really gonna go full DPS on a Corvus Glaive? It's gonna be tough. Usually, you'd go full AD if you want to be playing Corvus Glaive in the mid lane because you want that damage. The first item, Night Sword, that's gonna be great and all. But you're seeing a really tanky lineup here coming in from Rave. So I would have probably preferred the BK go bot, have Corvus top, and then Iron Man stay at mid. Because that way, it would have been a lot more fun to have that momentum riding on the Iron Man to actually harass and poke this Ancient One out of the waves. This time though, it's not gonna happen because it's melee against melee.
Right now we're seeing a strong combination in the bottom lane. Gambit and the Ronan goes just as well as Peanut Butter and Jelly. Ronan able to make the space for that Gambit, but right now Pusangala, look at his nice approach there actually, with how he pushed that middle lane, wrapping around, staying away from the Ancient One, knowing that he had the waves focused on the tower instead. That's gonna be a big rotation coming in from Finesse Era, and Chaeyoung can pay the price. Already forced to use the blink. Finesse Era not able to secure anything. Here comes Gio on that Ancient One, going for Pusagala. Not sure if he's gonna continue and commit the chase. He just goes there for the poke, and that is gonna be a reset for both sides as the tanks were actually left to hold down that middle lane. Good rotation by both of these two teams, making sure that all lanes are covered.
Yep. And right now, it's looking pretty even. I mean, early game, it should be in the favor of Finesse Era. So, it looks like it's going to be Finesse Rave again, just trying to drag the game out. If they continue with this kind of momentum, they're going to be in a good spot, given that their targeting is actually on point.
Now, still a stalemate all around the map. No one with a clear advantage just yet as we head into 25 seconds until this Bast spawns.
Enemy hero missing.
Top lane, Alistair and Chaeyoung. I feel like the top laners here could be a big... could be the biggest X factors in this game because of their timing and the fact that they both have teleports there. Between these two, who has the higher impact in the overall look into the game? But before you answer that, Isaac, it looks like McWater and Alistair are going to spot out that rotate coming in from Chaeyoung in that middle lane for that Sandman. Looks like Finesse Rave now priming themselves for this take onto the Bast, waiting in the bush for Alistair, knowing that he was going to come in and check it. Beautiful patience coming in from Finesse Rave, waiting for Alistair there, but that is going to be Sana taking a lot of damage. Star-Lord in the bottom lane though, able to take down the support. Finesse Era, look at how well they're responding and trading the map though. Knowing that they lost someone in mid, they immediately amped up the aggression and went for a take there onto the bottom side. Era have the advantage and looks like they might be able to secure this. Bast, let's see, can she just go for the leech? No, he does not. That is Era with a secure. That is Chaeyoung going down, and Era, it looks like they're going to be the ones winning that team fight. 2 down for the side, making that 3 down for the side of Finesse Rave, and that is going to be Finesse Era walking away with that victory in that clash. How did Era win that overall?
Oh man, that's another story again for Rave. They keep focusing on things that they do not even worry about. They're wasting resources, and then it's just Era playing smarter. They're gonna use their split push potential. They're going to use the way that they play to get the advantage in the fight. They're not gonna hard commit. They're gonna bait you into thinking they're gonna do that, and then they're gonna run around you. And now there's gonna be a pickoff here and a fight breaking out, Reptar.
Pusangala got really low, but with the rocket boots, able to get away. Gio, Nayan, and Cheon going in for the chase, but they decide to reset. The marksmen are already in the top lane with Iron Man and Gambit holding down the top. Now it's going to be up to the frontliners of Finesse Rave to make something work for the rest of their team, seeing as how they're probably going to be focusing themselves on a big rotation, a 3-4-man rotation amongst them, leaving Mina all alone on the Gambit as they usually do. Finesse Era, as you said, are just playing this so well right now. For everything that Finesse Rave throws as a possible counter to the rotation of Finesse Era, it seems like Era are one step ahead right now. And despite this being big brother versus little brother, it's like at this point you can't say who is obviously who, because Era have definitely stepped their game up, and now Finesse Rave are having a difficult time against them.
Oh man, look at that Uni beam connected onto everything except the opponent. That's gonna be a wasted Uni beam, and Rave are gonna be aware of that. You could go for a pounce here, knowing that the Iron Man doesn't have any throw. And just as I say that, here comes Captain America.
Captain America coming in for the rotate top side. Knocked back there by the electromagnetic running from the Iron Man. Avenger Vanguard right onto Star-Lord with no follow-up. Yep, a bit of a waste. No one was there to really make the most out of it. Good read by Kua, knowing that Sana was probably gonna go there. So that's Captain America really low. Mina not able to secure there on that Star-Lord, but he is able to somehow get away and wait. But that is the Corvus Blade able to secure a kill there on that Ronan, and in return, Captain America able to turn it around to secure a kill there onto that Groot. That is a big butt clench moment there for Mina. Just when you thought you were really down, I'm pretty sure even Mina thought that he was down and out for the count, but Finesse Rave able to help him and show up just in time so that he could get away. That's a even trade for both teams.
Those are quick reactions coming in from both of these teams. If not for the sidestep, it would have been bad news for that Gambit. And it was also quick thinking coming in from Sana to block this hook coming in from the group. So because of all those, in just that short time frame, it turned out into a trade support for support. Really good plays coming overall.
Enemy hero missing.
Right now, Finesse Rave looking to get some semblance of control back in this game, as they have not broken a tower just yet. Finesse Era's lineup, they haven't shown the full capability of that split push just yet. But once Alistair and Star-Lord start talking about who goes where, this is going to be a big problem for Rave. But as of now, somehow they're still holding on to this. Trying to find control top side, a little bit more equilibrium there. Trying to make it go towards them a little bit more because that circle is up. And it seems like Rave have their eyes set there. What does Rave have to continue doing here to make sure that they can turn this game around?
Targeting. They need to get the right targets down. If they're gonna just focus on whoever they could burst down, it's gonna be tough for them as the game goes on. Because Finesse Era are smart about juggling the damage output that Rave does. So as they juggle that damage output, that's only going to allow heroes like Iron Man, Black Knight, or even the Star-Lord to just go on and push or go for free hits.
Protect allied
And
turret.
look at that. Beautiful split push there by that Star-Lord. Actually, there was the ancient one there for the defense, but that ancient one just took way too much damage from it. Era has already secured the Bast here. The Unibeam is committed, but it looks like they're lacking in damage. How is Finesse Rave somehow winning this fight? They take down that Iron Man. Naya's really low. Sana's really low. But little by little, McWater able to get away. Pusang Gala is there as well. That Star-Lord is still alive. Mina and Gio, can they spot it out? Great spot and read there by that Gambit. Able to find that Star-Lord. So that is going to be a win somehow for Finesse Rave. They were able to win that fight. They lost Bast, but they got to secure 3 kills in return.
That's what you want to see. Okay, that time, that was a much better fight. They dragged the game out, try to identify, okay, hold on, who do we kill first? Okay, let's all focus on this guy so we kill him fast and then go on and on and on. And because the members of Finesse Era were just so low already, they still decided to make that fight happen, which was really bad, considering that they thought, okay, maybe we're gonna win because we had a really nice Unibeam. It did not work out in their favor since Star-Lord was not around. And then a good read coming in from the Gambit realize that, okay, there might be a Star-Lord here. I'm gonna dive in and throw my skills out. There we go. Instant death on that Star-Lord. Now, wave control though, still in the favor of Finesse Era. Finesse Brave need to control their waves first before they think of anything else.
Unibeam already committed to here by Kyoui. That's going to be Star-Lord able to take down the Captain America in the middle lane who was trying to split push. No more Unibeam for Era, so there's no big turnaround skill here for them to make this fight in favor for them. But Mina, though, might have the cards that Finesse Rave needs to turn this fight around. Great wrapper out there by Kyoui. Knowing that Mina is the biggest turnaround person here. Great hook for Rave. Kyoui just focused straight there onto the back line. Beautiful wraparound as that bottom lane tower in the third goes down for Finesse Rave. Still, they're having such a difficult time against the Star-Lord of Pusang Gala.
Oh man. Oh man, they might actually take down the Ancient One as well here. Here goes a follow-up from the Sandman. Kuha is trying to run away now. Nyan is a little too late, but Ancient One is going to be thinking about trying to go for a kill. And there we go. They're going to be able to take down the Iron Man there. But while this is all happening, again, it's just the Star-Lord running around, taking the towers. It seems like Finesse Rave just has a hard time dealing against Rat Strats.
We got a good chance.
Not a hard time right now, but oh, that's gonna be a good pick off there by Sandra. Finding out the Star-Lord. No Star-Lord and Iron Man for Era here, so Finesse Rave might be able to win this Surtur take, but that is gonna be forcing the Sandman to defend the bottom lane as the rest of Rave want to win this Surtur fight. Mina taking a lot of damage from the Surtur. Here comes Alistair trying to look for the big burst damage. That's gonna be a pick off there onto the Corvus Glaive by Sana. Captain America 5-4-1 right now, but that is the Surtur gonna get reset right now by both teams, and Rave reset, Era reset. Both teams look to find an opening elsewhere, but that Ancient One is in the top side. Alistair finds it out. This could be big. Joey does have that Unibeam. He doesn't have the flight mode though, so let's see if he'll commit it. Nyan with a knock-up just to force us back. Both teams back off, find another way to win.
Oh man. 8-7. 12 minutes and 35 seconds into this game. It's a 2K gold lead right now for Finesse Brave. They're trying to take down the Black Knight here, but the mobility is going to be way too much. Geo is there, pressuring 3 heroes. Star-Lord is still running around, but now the gas is starting to run out. That's a lot of damage coming in from Tana, but the Unibeam is going to come in. It's going to take down Captain America. Geo should probably try to run here, but the Sandman gets caught up in the hook on that Groot. But now another fight is going to break out here, Reptar. What else is happening?
There's going after Kua, who's really low, but they don't have the damage or the pin down just yet. All of that happening. Gambit gets taken down top side. Star-Lord split pushing there in the middle. Let's see if he'll be able to break down that tower. Yes, he is. So with all of that focus, trying to secure the kills there, Rave have overstayed their welcome again, and they've gotten their map push. Star-Lord back at it again in the middle, just going for the push, going for the tower. Pusang Gala is able to take down this tower, and just like in game 2, it's the same old story. Pusang Gala on that Star-Lord has been absolutely big.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. The armor of Brave right now is starting to fall apart. The weakness is showing, and the rat strat is real for Finesse Era. Star-Lord is going to go down in the top side though, so he's gonna be out for 40. That's gonna give time for Rave to actually recuperate and think of a way back into this game. They're gonna be trying to go for the Surtur here, but there are 3 members contesting them right now. Reptar, it's gonna be Ancient One, he might fall.
Yeah, great zone out there by Alistair. Geo might just have taken way too much damage already, but somehow Ancient was still alive. Unibeam by Kyoui. Kua really low. Sana left alone with the Surtur, and this is the turnaround that Finesse Era was looking for in that fight. Chaeyoung is the only one left. It seems like Era might be able to take this Surtur instead of Finesse Rave. They have the security. They haven't reset it just yet. Kyoui and the rest of Finesse Era are low, but they're still fighting because of the time that Chaeyoung is buying. Finesse Era still have not gone for the Surtur. What are you doing? You have the objective there, and Rave is here. But Nyan, Mina, and Chaeyoung wouldn't be enough to defend and contest the Surtur. Way too much damage. No lead for Rave. Rave just now has to defend this, but Mina is going to try and check. Nope, way too much. That is going to be Era applying the pressure onto Rave, and Rave have to defend.
If 15 minutes. Finesse Era are probably trying their hardest right now. They're feeling the nerves, or possibly feeling even more than that, because they might topple one of the best teams in the Philippine Super War community right now. Finesse Rave are showing a lot of weaknesses in just this game alone. They can't find a way to stop the Star-Lord. And 10 to 12, along with the Crown Helmet, as they summon Deserter here at base, this could be a potential GG if Finesse Rave do not play their cards right. No pun intended.
Assemble.
Man, if I was you, all pun intended, their gambit is going to be the absolute key here for Finesse Rave, as well as getting a key pickoff with that Ancient one. But right now, it really just goes to show that Finesse Rave was outdrafted here. It's a big question as to why they didn't pick up the Black Knight, which was open for them. The fact that they gave away a Black Knight and a Star-Lord to the other team, instead to prioritize a Captain America who, yes, is a pin down there for that Star-Lord, that opens up a lot of more picks for Era. They even got to get the second best option for to pin down a hypermobile lineup in that Groot. So the fact that Finesse Era already have Groot, they already have the Star-Lord, they have the Black Knight, this is a big outdraft by Era, and Ravens is absolutely paying the price here as Naya gets hooked right now in Era. Here comes the Unibeam. It seems like this might be way too much for Ray to handle. Taeyeon going there to the back line. Naya taking a lot of damage, but Sana able to secure a kill there onto Star-Lord. That's a bit of a misplay there by Era as Rave able to defend, but Sana might have bit a little bit too much. He is able to back off. Rave able to defend. They take down Circer. They might be able to take down Kyoui if they can do it. Nope, that knockback is there. They take down the Star-Lord, so Finesse Rave can breathe easily right now. Let's see if they can make the most out of this lead with a potential split push maybe.
Yeah, he's not stopping. Gio says, you know, I want to fight. I want to take people down. I know Star-Lord's not around. I don't need to worry about my towers just yet. But he's not going to get anyone out of it. So now they're going to try to pressure Corvus Slave here. The swap is going to connect though. Corvus Slave might get locked down. That's a lot of damage coming in. And there we go. Corvus Slave goes down. 50 seconds on the timer before he comes back online. With the tower being destroyed here at mid, Finesse Rave gets some room to breathe as Finesse Era fall apart in that last fight.
Full on clash, no one able to wrap around her. Do you feel like in a big 5v5 setting, does Finesse Rave have enough to win a team fight, or is the Unibeam of Iron Man just way too much?
I feel like it's enough, honestly. They still could find a way. I mean, at the end of the day, your Unibeam could only do so much. But still, the worry right now is whether Corvus Slave, whether Black Knight, or whether Star-Lord is going to be the one doing the push. Swap's not going to connect though. A fight might break out here, Reptar.
Yep, that is going to be Star-Lord split pushing again in the top lane as that tower is down. Star-Lord's all alone, but it looks like Sandman is going to be in there for the response. Finally, Finesse Rave got to break a tower, but just like that, Finesse Era take the last tower of Rave. Captain America is back. There goes Sana, 7-7-2 for that Captain America, but Finesse Rave looks like they still want to keep fighting. Ronan with a big knockup, but that might have just been not enough to actually win this fight as you already sacrificed two. Rave are going to try to go for it. That's two down to the side of Era. That marksman is still standing strong. Pusang Galas will be up next if they can chase him down. McWater is slow. Passive has been popped. Somehow Finesse Rave might win this team fight if they can secure a kill. Yes, they do. Mina has popped off on that gambit and they go for the split push, try to regain control. No more tower in mid for Era, so the side lanes are the most attractive options here for Rave. 15 seconds and counting for the cooldown timer on Captain America, 20 for that Ronan. How long does it take for the jungle of Finesse Era to get back? He's already there. It's gonna be Star-Lord in the jungler. So let us see who is gonna win this fight for Surtur, if there will be one, because this is going to be big as we go into a pause. Finesse Rave just wanting to bring up the tension just a little bit more before we go into what could be a game-ending or a game-changing fight for Surtur.
Oh man. It's into that late game. Ancient One and Gambit are coming online. Look at how long it took for the Finesse Era lineup to actually try to take anyone down. It wasn't possible though, but as we head back into the game here, we're going to be able to see a lot more in action. They need to use so many resources just to try to take down Ronan. What more the Sandman? What more the rest of the team? if Finesse Era actually get the picks that they need, they could win this. But right now, it's Finesse Brave taking control. Reptar, this might be the contest.
Oh, the Uni Beam gets to kill the Gambit, but who got to secure the circular? Finesse Stan already trying to spawn it. He is able to, but that is just for the insurance. He knew that he won't be able to make it back to base to spawn it. So that is to buy time for Finesse Rave. But that Unibeam was just absolutely big. They got to take out the Gambit. They got to take out someone else from Brave. But Brave are trying to hold on. Do they have the damage to turn this around though? It doesn't seem like it. Surtur is still marching down the top lane. Surtur isn't there to help the fight. That is going to be one down. One more for the member of Brave. That's going to be Gio. It's really close to death. That's gonna leave Niall to try to somehow buy time for Gio to go away. McWater is there. Will Finesse Rave get wiped out? Ancient One still somehow standing. But the Major Wave is there for Era. They might actually be able to win this. The upset. Era. Can they secure it? Can they win? Can they go to the grand finals? Finesse Era defeat Finesse Rave 2-1. They're going to the grand finals in today's qualifier to go up against Imperium Pro Team.
Oh my god!
Analyst, come on, man. What happened? Tell us the story, bro. What brought that win for Era?
Play practically went bonkers. It was the Iron Man. The Iron Man that wins it at the very end for Finesse Rave. This time, they got a taste of their own medicine with the Iron Man making that Hail Mary, getting the Unibeam down onto the Gambit, and getting a very crucial kill. With the Gambit not around, it was a low Captain America trying to spawn the Surtur just to shove the waves out. But the fight just dragged on for so long that Gio on that Ancient One kept trying to take down tanks. Again, the targeting. It was hard for him to try to look for any other targets because Iron Man was too far away. He had to actually go for the tanks. Star-Lord wasn't around because Star-Lord was already busy pushing those waves. So I gotta give props to Finesse Era because again, they played smart, they played well, and they made sure that they used the strength of their heroes. Hats off to Finesse Era, well deserved. They're going to the finals. Let's check out the highlights and see what went on in game number 3.
Let's